In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you where to find your next and probably easiest new client you will ever acquire in your company. That's really it. It doesn't really matter if you're in the MSP industry or another company. This technique and strategy will work 100% of the time for you. My name is Harrison Marin from growth-generators.com, and that's what we are going to be discussing today. Before I get into today's video, I have three quick things that I want to mention. Number one, quickly, masterclass, as always, it is in the links down below. You guys are loving it. I just had a fantastic call with my team today. We're in the process of rebuilding it. I'm hoping in the next couple months. I know it's been long and awaited, but this next one is going to blow this one out of the water. Don't miss it, because everything on this one is not going to be in the next one. But this next one, chef's kiss, it is coming to fruition. I promise you guys that. Second thing, there's a giveaway down in the description down below. Go do it. There's a couple little things that you can do. There's no entry fee. There's none of that. You just have to click so I know who actually wants to win it. And the TLDR, too long didn't read, is everybody over 1,000 subscribers that I acquire between now and right around December 20th will add $1 to the pool, thus resulting in you getting an absolutely sweet gift this Christmas. 3 winners, first, second, and third place, all of them with various things. It's all in the description of that video. Go click that link. It's right there. And number 3, it is currently the end of October. November 1st, this video will be up for about a week beforehand, that you will have a chance to register for a webinar that I am in partnership with a specific company down in the description. More details to follow throughout this video. But let's get into it. Many of you, and I mean many of you, between my coaching sessions, the MSP Mentor Minutes, the whole nine, have come to me and said, Harrison, I need help. I don't know where my next client is coming from. And that's a serious problem, because my heart breaks, first of all. I really do hate hearing that. But second of all, you guys aren't leveraging, some of you are leveraging some of the tools, but your greatest assets, whenever I talk to somebody, 9 times out of 10, they have the most important thing, which is a website. Your target customers and your existing customers need a place that they can go to find more information about you. You want to find more information about me? Growth-generators.com. And in there, it's going to have a bunch of information about the company. Now, I'm always working on the website, and your website is going to progressively grow and grow and grow over time, which is fantastic. But here's the thing. There are so many people that go to your website that you don't even realize. You have spent money, you have spent time, you have spent effort, you have spent brain power building your website. Whether or not you like it, that's up to you. But it doesn't matter. People are seeing it. You're putting it on your email signatures. You're putting it out on your business cards. You're putting it out wherever it is, social media, commenting on things, Reddit, Facebook groups. It's out there. Whether or not you believe it, people are going to it all the time. There's a portion of those people that want to put money, and I just have a couple bucks laying around, in your pocket. They would like to, I wish I had the one time I don't have a shirt with a pocket on it, but they want to put money in your pocket. They want to do that for you, and you're not allowing it. Yeah, you might have a really confusing website, or maybe even a super simple website. But what if I told you there was a way for you to figure out who those people actually are? And then we can take our sales secret weapon and call these people and see if they really want to do business with us. Because there's only one way we're actually going to figure out if they want to do business. We have to ask. But first, we have to go figure out who those people are. So I'm going to share my screen here in 1 second, and I want to share with you guys exactly what you need to be doing, because your target customer is probably right there, and you're not capturing the contact information. You don't know who they are, and worse comes to worse, without both of those informations, you can't pick this up and call them. So let's jump into my computer here, and I want to share with you guys the exact process. Now, in all fairness, I have mentioned this software before. I've already preloaded a ton of these tabs. This is a software called Happier Leads. It is a fantastic software to use, and I say that not because I'm an affiliate of the company. I actually bought this, and the company was like, you make great videos. We want to work something out where you can make videos on our stuff. And I said, only if I give the most raw and honest information possible. And they said, yes, that's totally cool. So what Happier Leads is, in a nutshell, is it gives you a ton of flexibility to make business and sales level decisions that you can either go find prospects, see who is visiting your website, and build automations that can go into your CRMs and so much more. I'm literally just scratching the surface. Once again, I'm not paid by these people. It's just an incredible product. If you go back videos and videos and videos and videos for years ago, you will see me talking about this. Because if somebody said, hey, come here, there's an easy way to figure out who's visiting your website, and those people are probably interested in buying your products. Wouldn't you like to know who they are? Absolutely. Who wouldn't want to know that? People, yes, plenty of people window shop. There's plenty of that. You go to the mall, you'll see tons of people window shopping. But every time somebody window shops, there's an opportunity for a sale. If nobody walks through that front door, there's no sales. Yes, there's e-commerce. We're not talking about that. I'm using a visual representation. If somebody just passes by and doesn't look, there's not even an opportunity for a sale. But as soon as that customer comes in and walks into that store, now there's an opportunity to make a sale. That's why you have Apple in Times Square, and the most expensive real estate in the world for retail is literally in Times Square. Why? Because there are so many people that could potentially walk into that store. And that's going to do two things. One, more sales. But two, they're going to figure out who you are. Happier Leads just lets you know who those people actually are. And it is so incredibly powerful. Now that brings me to my next statement. If you're watching this video before November 1st, there is an opportunity. I'm going to put a link down in the video description, but you can go through, and I did a tutorial for them, but you could go through and register directly for a live training with me on how I use Happier Leads. And this information is not going to be on anything other than there and in the MSP Sales Pro Blueprint, because I don't hide nothing in there. That is all for you guys. But if you want to see it in action, how I use it, how I used it to make money, I'm going to go through and give that out. So let's go into it. You have Reveal, Prospect, Enrich, Engage. Now, I'm going to be lightly covering these, but a lot of you guys do not realize that there is money under your nose. You take this, they give you a little bit of code, you drop it on your website. That information is going to be provided here, and this is where the magic happens. This is so important that I'm going to make myself a bit bigger here, because I get so passionate about this, because all of you, for the most part, almost every single person I've had a conversation with, discovery calls, coaching calls, MSP Mentor Minutes, you name it, you've just reached out to me for help, and I've given that help. Almost everybody has a website, and nobody is calling the people who have literally shown them, hey, I have visited your website for one thing or another. And nobody's calling these people. It is crazy to me. So let's get into it. I'm going to shrink myself down here. Now, in all fairness, I have preloaded some things. I do it just because I'm making a YouTube video and I'm trying to reduce how much time I edit. That's why I preloaded things. So we have Pack Group, Docty, Bosway, Dry Dock Inc., TechSpawn, TradeBank. The list goes on and on and on. Now, I do get a good amount of traffic to my website. I've put a lot of time, energy, effort, and money into my website, like many of you already do. I could filter out revenue, pages visited, UTM parameters, employees, technologies. Now, Happier Leads has their own subset of data. It is a fantastic starting point for you to start making sales. In that training that I'm going to be doing on November 1st, if you're seeing this beforehand, I'm trying to get this video up as soon as possible because I want you to be equipped to crush it. In a video following this, I'm going to be talking about giving you the secret sauce on how to make incredible cold calls. That video is coming. But I have all of this. Now I have the domain of who they are, when they last visited, their activity levels. Now, Happier Leads makes this super easy. You can go through, you can see all of these different levels. It's pretty much a temperature gauge. Red, probably not worth a phone call, right? Stop, we all know that. Yellow, okay, possibly. Green, you should probably call these people. Now, some of these people I visit might be a part of massive, massive clients. But without you actually being able to even see this, you would never know that this is possible. We have some other areas here, and you could save this and separate it out. You can export this to a CSV if you wanted to get crazy with it, but I'm just showing you guys how I've used this. Reveal, in my opinion, is worth its weight in gold. Honestly, if somebody said, hey, you have to sell a finger or a leg for this software to grow, I would do it, because why wouldn't I want the opportunity to see who's visiting my website so I can call them and make a deal happen? It is a simple no-brainer. So I'm going to dive into some of the quick leads that I pulled up, just some of the green ones. I didn't pull them all up because this video, I'm trying to keep it like not 25 minutes long. Dry Dock Inc. How many visits? 17 visits. The pages, right? They visited my main page. Now, if I go through and I search every single date, it will share that. And that's important. But the really important part, and what we want to know, is the contacts. The contacts, you could play around with the AI summary, tells you some little bits of information. Personally, for me, for sales, that might be super valuable to somebody else. For me, I just want to know who I could get on the phone with. That is important as heck to me. So in here, we have Michael Riley, CTO, Jeff, I don't know how to say that, right? These are probably the two main people. Now, is this everybody in the company? Absolutely not. There's probably other people in the company. There's only so much information that people are going to be able to get to give to you. Happier Leads does a good job at this. I have a co-founder and CEO and the CTO. Those are the, I have to change the screen here. Those are literally the two most important people. Chief Technology Officer, right? And the CEO. Decision makers. Those people can sign the checks that you need. They can take your money, put it in your or their money, put it in your pocket, so you can then continue to grow. I now know who they are. I have phone numbers. I have their email address. Now, it does tell me contact is invalid. They obviously changed their emails. That's okay, and I can go through. I could either add this or send this out to HubSpot, or I can use this to send to basically any CRM. They do have webhooks. I could check it out on LinkedIn. The list goes on and on. And if you know somebody, you can add a contact and communicatively grow this platform. That's the really cool part about it. Now, I'm going to just pull up a couple other ones. Softway, here's another one. They visited my website 13 times. We have my contacts here. Once again, account managers, vice president of technology. If you're an MSP and you're trying to get in front of that specific person, ding, ding, ding. All of your problems just went away, because now you know exactly who to talk to. I need to call Safe. I'm assuming that's how you say it. I apologize if not. He's the vice president of technology, and he might be the person I need to speak to then go sell MSP services to. Works with just about any industry. Having this data is huge. Senior manager, IT operations and administration. You can go through. Now, to be fair, obviously, I have produced quite a bit of MSP content. You might be looking at this and being like, Harrison, these people probably don't need MSP stuff. Yes, but they've found my website. I'm not just going to start making things up out there. I just want to clarify that. Emford, once again, contacts, 30 of them. They visited the website 5 times. They spent some time on here, right? They visited 3 times in one day. Here's the list of contacts. We got Zach, Kim, Sarah, Somer, Brittany. All of their positions, their emails, if they're a decision maker. Now, they're dealing with millions and millions of records. You have to do a little bit of homework yourself. And, nobody's going to hand you the golden nugget. But this is the golden satchel where you could go pluck literal new clients from that are going to, once again, put money in your pocket. It makes it so freaking easy. Now, next we have Prospector, and I'm going to kind of run through this pretty quickly because the main part and the reason why I want to make this video is because so many of you, once again, say, Harrison, I don't know who to call. I don't know who I should be speaking to. I don't even know who's interested in my products and services. Reveal literally just showed you all of that. This is for the aggressive person that wants to get out there, who wants to make some more money in sales. So you have people and you have companies. You could put in all of this information. I just threw some super basic information up here really, really quickly. you can go through and have a field day with it. They do offer, I believe, a free trial too. I'll make sure I get that from you, and I'll speak to the owner of the company, George. He's a great guy. But you can go through all of these companies, right? I just did 1 to 50, United States, hardware. I didn't add a company name. There's Alexa ranking, revenue. Look, there's plenty of opportunity in here for you to figure out what is a good fit and what isn't a good fit. But if I was just getting into sales and I said, hey, I need to start making some calls, this is a fantastic way to get the process going, is figuring out who these people are. Now, next is Enrich. I love Enrich, and there's lists in Engage. I'm not going to worry about that right now. It's really just trying to get you the nuts and bolts of this. You can see how I use it on November 1st. Once again, there's a link down below. It'll be the first link until November 1st, and then I'll make sure that the replay is posted somewhere on there. So Enrich is really, really cool. You can go through, you can find out who these companies are and try to grab information that can help you point or go in the right direction to call these people, or heck, maybe you just show up and door knock. It's not impossible. So I've pulled up a law firms in Charlotte because I live right outside of Charlotte. Now, you have to be careful when you're using this because, like, BCG attorney search, that's just a huge list of people. We have Dozer, Olive Law Firm, Tran Law Firm, Charlotte. We have Wobble, Bond, Dickens, Alston, and Bird. Some of these names, I apologize if you know who they are. McGuire Wood. Now, I'm just going to use Wobble, Bond, Dixon. I've already plugged it in here. This is their website. It's cool. Now, they have a specific page for Charlotte, which is fine. Doesn't really matter. And I just dropped it into Enrich. And this is what Enrich gave me. Peyton Womble, the CEO, the person I probably need to call if I want to sell IT services to, or digital marketing services to, or any services. Or you could go through the entire list of people that they currently have. It makes it so easy. Industry, law practice, headquarters, where they're based, when they were founded, the name, the private, what kind of company is it? And you could go through and see all of these people. This is a fairly large firm. Why not? This would be a dream client for most MSP or technology companies out there. Next, I just pulled up another one here, Winston and Straw LLP. I don't know what any of these companies do. I just found them and threw them in here. But we have Winston.com. Once again, it's a fairly sizable company, much bigger than I originally thought it would be. We have the name, the company type. Obviously, we already plugged in their domain. They give you some examples here just so you know what to add in there. And then the good stuff that we need as salespeople to be able to go through, see who the person is, see the position, get their email address, add it to whatever CRM you decide to use, HubSpot, Zoho, Pipedrive. You can webhook it out to Go High Level, which is my preferred CRM. It's a no-brainer because we all know in sales there's two things that we all want to do, which is get more clients and know who we can go call to make a sale to. Knowing who's visiting your website so you could pick this sucker up, call, set an appointment, and go sell them is the most powerful thing I could probably give you. I've given you guys tons of ways to grow your business, but these people have already expressed interest in buying or at least knowing about your company. They've stopped in that metaphor of Times Square. They visited your storefront. Why not pick this up, call them, and make the deal? If you've made it this far in the video, I hope I've earned a like button, maybe even a subscribe button, notification bell. Once again, those three quick things. I'm going to start out with, if it is before November 1st, you can register at the first link down below. That will be for the live webinar with Happier Leads. I am presenting it, so you can see me live in action. That'll be down. That'll be the first link. Second one, masterclass. That'll be the second link, assuming this is before November 1st. You can go through, grab that masterclass. You guys are simply loving it. I really, really appreciate that. And third, there is a giveaway that is going to be the third link down there. Grab that. You're not going to just get in there. It doesn't even cost to enter. I'm literally giving away sweet packages, including my course. Shh, I didn't tell you guys that. Love you guys. I'll see you guys later.